Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming Terrain. Guys, welcome back. This is a Let's Build video. For all those of you that are new, I do Let's Build videos all the time. What reason I do these for is there's a few reasons. The first one is selfishly I can actually then have an excuse to get models glued together. So instead of just sitting there with sprues and boxes, I can actually have models put together. As they're put together, then they're going to get painted. But for you guys, it's a visual reference, so you can see if there's any difficulties on the model, if there's any major casting lines, any fiddly bits to be aware of. You know, it's a guide for you guys, really. So I've seen all my regulars here, guys. Thank you very much for the love. I'll see you in a second, guys. So what am I going to build this time? I'm going to build a Canoptek Spyder for the Necron army. This is from issue 23, I think it is. Check issue 23 of the Imperium magazine. So as always, there's his flying stand in his place. As always, tools that we need: clippers, sanding sponge, scraper. Is a plastic kit, so plastic glue. Let's have a look at the kit. So there's a lot of legs on the kit. Lots and lots of legs. It's pretty straightforward. Those two go together to make the weapon. Those two go together to make one carapace. These two go together to make another. That's the bits that go on top of it, from what I can see. Now, there is one thing I'm going to say to you here. I was looking at the instructions, and what they want you to do when you're building this is to build this piece, yeah, all the legs and everything else in the head. Build this piece separate. Okay, then paint the two pieces separate and then glue them together. Now I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to glue it together and show you how it goes, because I don't like doing that sub-assembly and then gluing it together and there's a dirty glue, like super glue mark or plastic mark. Or I don't like that. I'd rather have that already on the model than prime the whole thing. So the first pieces we're going to need are these two pieces, yeah, 24 and 25. So clip these off. It doesn't look like there's anything really small and fiddly on this, to be honest with you. I think the legs are going to be a pain in the backside, but you know, this is because there's so many of them. Right, so this is the first two pieces taken off. First thing we're going to do is dry fit it, see how it goes. Yeah, I can imagine it goes like that. Very simple. Or is it that way around? No, actually, it's not. It's that way around. I'll show you how I know. Because the underneath, the little, it's like a circle there, it's a smooth like groove, but this one has a square. That's how you know. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all these bits. That's on the end there. So I'll take it off the sprue. I'm going to clean that down, check for any mold lines, but I don't see any mold lines. So I'm going to be double sure, because when I put this guy together, yeah, I missed the mold line along there. See it? So I need to wait for that to fully dry, because all the way down his arm I missed it. So I have to give a sanding sponge on that there, but that's not for now. This guy is for now. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to clean them down, and then come back and glue it. See you, guys. Right, so I've cleaned that. Now I'm going to run some glue just around the edges. There's little like pin bits that stick up on one side of this. It's just to help it grip in. Now what side am I going? That's the right way. Nice and easy. Yeah. That's that piece done. Now I'm going to go on to the other two pieces, which is this bad boy, and I'm really looking forward to painting that. Let's get as close as I can. Right, so this piece here, there's a little square yoke that sticks out. So I'm not going to snip that off, I'm going to snip the sprue. I'd imagine that's going to be something to do, as you look at the instructions, yeah, that has to stay. That has to be there, okay? So what I'm going to do now is give them a little clean down. So like a little bit there, just give that a nip off and clean down. And then dry fit it. Look at that detail inside there. Little scarabs running around. Wow. Anyway, see you in a second. And that's how it goes, yeah? So just dry fit it in, sits in nicely. So what I'm going to do now is run some plastic glue just along that little groove. Sit them in there. They are meant to line up like that. What I'm going to do then is take it, just a little drop just along their seam line where they join. The reason is that I'll melt the plastic. The plastic will sit nicer together. So I'm going to hold that for a couple of minutes and come back to you. Right, so I'm going to do the legs now. It says do the legs individually, okay, because you don't want to get them wrong and messed up. Now bear in mind, there is a square at the back here, yeah, and the front end is circle. The front end you need to face yourself. The first piece we need, leg, is number 13, and it goes in this slot here. So the two front slots are left alone. So this first one goes in this side. So I've got number 13 off the clipper, off of the sprue. Number 13 and 14, just to let you know, it's just here, okay? So I'm going to clean this down and I'm going to glue it on in a second. Be aware, I'm going to show you this before I glue it in. Pick it up. There is a little nippy bit on the end there, yeah? There's a little hole inside there, so that would sit just in there, okay? I'm going to glue that in. Then we need number 12, okay, which is over this side. So 13's over that side, number 12's over here with number 11, okay? So we need 12 to number 11. So it goes 13, 12, 11 on 13, 12, 11, okay? So I'm going to clip off number 12, glue that on, clean it, glue it on. I'm going to clip off number 11, clean, and then clean it and glue it on. So now I've got number 15. So 16 and 15 are up here, and then 14, yeah? And this nice top corner here, nice and simple. And the other side is 13, 12, 11, okay? Just because I'm going to glue number 15 in, and then I'm going to go to take this 14 off, clean it, glue it, and I'll back to you then. So I'll let you know before someone goes, oh no, but where's that piece there? Where's that piece? So now the spider's starting to take shape. So what we need now is the two calapace pieces, which is this piece up here, number 26, and this piece outside, number 27. So they're both on the same part of sprue, okay? I'm going to clip them off, clean them down. these carapace pieces, they literally just sit over the top like that. There is a little point on each piece. This lines up the legs. It's easy as that. The front part comes out the front there. There's one overlapping piece on each piece, and it comes out the front. So you're going to glue that down, and I'll come back to you. Right, so I've turned it upside down, as you can see. There are 3 holes this side, 3 holes that side, with a hole at the back there. The hole at the back is for the flying stand, okay? That is where the top half connects in here, underneath, and the hole is for the flying stand. So there's 6 little holes. Now these are the components. These 2, 3, 4, 5, this piece here 6, okay? And there's another piece here, which is this piece, which goes in there. But it says you can complete, it's comprised of several components, okay? And it shows you the picture of all the ones that I've shown you apart from this one, yeah? But it says these can be glued to the bottom of the Canoptek Spyder's head, below his head, in any order, but we recommend you do it as shown on the picture. Now, bizarrely, this one looks like it slots into 2 slots, and then these things slot onto it. So I'm going to take a moment to have a look, because there's no little connecting pieces or no little bits where it connects on. So I don't know. I mean, it's the underneath of the Spyder. It's just to add extra detail. So even if I didn't go this piece, but I put all the other pieces on, it's not going to make much of a difference. So I'm going to see what's going on. I'll come back to you guys. Right, so this is how it goes. Well, this piece in the middle, the gem piece, this piece in the middle, slots in 2 slots, straight in the middle, okay? So anywhere it can go. And then it's a combination of the 6 pieces, but whatever 4 pieces you want, just miss that piece on there, whatever 4 pieces you want, you put in, okay? So it looks something like that. Just bear in mind it's going to be flying, so all this bit's hanging underneath here, and then it'd be, you know, really standing out. For some reason it hasn't sat down. What's wrong with that? Oh no, you don't. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so now I don't leave it on there because it's not set properly. Now I'm going to be doing the face. And the face are these 3 pieces. Okay, literally this is the main piece that goes on, and both these 2 pieces slot into each other and goes over the top of it. Right, it's my mistake, guys. That's the main head. That's the main bit that connects to the body. But there's 2 head options. Okay, I'm going to go for the one with the 2 mandibles because I like that one. But what I'm showing you this side is, as I see the groove inside that just sits inside the groove in that one. Very simple. And then the ball section there just slots into the hole. So I'm going to finish clean that and glue that together, and then I'll come back to you. Now, as you can see, it's come together nicely. The next piece, there's only a few bits left now. The next piece are these 4 legs. So I've zoomed right in there so you can see the model better. Are these 4 legs, yeah? Now you go, oh, I want the 2 slots. They actually slot into each other to make one big chunky legs. So I'm going to clean them off, snip them off and clean them off, glue them together, and then glue them because they just go in there, one either side. Okay, see you in a second. And that's the legs glued in. Now I thought they went together, but apparently when they clip in, there's a top, it gives them a gap, which is absolutely lovely because there's some amazing detail in there. But yeah, that's the bottom half of him done. So now it's the top half, and the gun part of it. You need these 2 bits go together. Okay, they literally just snip out and glue together. So we're going to take them out, clean them down, and glue them together. So that's done. Okay, they just slide to each other. There is this little light goes on. There is another one light. Well, not light, but a circle thing. That's what reminds me of a light. But a bigger version. Now, I don't know where that goes. It says doesn't seem to be used. Doesn't even tell me that I can use this the number 3 instead of this one. This one's number 21. Now what happens is this should go onto there. I was starting to get like confused now. Where's that going? Yeah, that goes onto there. So I'm going to glue that in now. Right, now that's in. The only bit you're left with this little bit, yeah, that slots into the back end of the spider, yeah, the square slot and the square slot. But what it's telling me is to paint this separate. But when I was just going to glue them both together. However, thinking about it, I still need to prime it, so I can't even glue it to the flying stand because I'd have to prime the top, flip it, like leave it to dry, then flip it, prime the underneath, and then because I don't want to glue it to a flying stand, and then I'm spraying it with primer, and this whole flying stand gets covered in black primer. So, what would I would probably rate this as a difficulty level 4, maybe. It's not that difficult. It's really not difficult at all. Very straightforward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to painting this guy because there's some great detail on the top up here. Really go to town with that. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and I'll see you next time.